Namaskar. Welcome to you to our English class. I hope you all are fine. Today we are in Unit 3, Business and Commerce, and we are reading writing exercise today. In writing exercise, we are focusing on reading skills and writing skills. So before starting our class, let's talk a little bit. In daily schedule, what do you do? From morning to before going to bed, what activities do you do? I mean, daily activities. Just tell. You wake up, you get up, you take a bath, okay? Brush your teeth, comb your hair, okay? Get dressed, have breakfast. What are the other things do you do? Okay, look at here, some of the activities I have listed here. Wake up, make bed, be fresh, brush your teeth, take a bath, get dressed, have breakfast, read for some time, yes. Go to school, help parents, watch TV, play indoor or outdoor games, right? Do homework, wash dishes, okay. There are so many other activities we do, we perform daily, right? So look at here. What do you do daily? Yes, already we had discussed. Get up, get dressed, and get ready for school, go to school, read, return back, do homework, different activities we do, right? So have you ever noted down details of your daily activities? Have you ever done such things? Just like before going to bed, taking a page of paper, and then after writing down something, today I get up at 5 or 5:30 or 6, and then I did these things. And something important happened in your life, something like that you have done? Okay. Maybe you have not done, or you have done. Some of you may have the habit of writing. So what do you call it if you keep it as your personal document? Okay, some of you may have the habit of keeping a book or an exercise book, and then writing there your daily activities, and then keeping it very personally as your personal document. Do you do? And what do you call it? Yes, you are right. It is a diary. Okay, diary is a personal activities or reflection or feelings documented there. Okay, so look at here. Today we are reading a short biography of Anne Frank. Anne Frank, here in video you can see, you can watch who is Anne Frank and when she has written this diary, what happened in her life, everything is mentioned here. So just have a look and enjoy watching the video. Yes, you have watched a short biography of Anne Frank. Now I want to give you a few minutes. What have you watched? Just list out there. When she was born, who was she, where she has written this diary, okay? When she had died. So these are the things. You can talk with your friends and then do the activity, okay? List out the things which you have watched just before. Okay, now, look at here, I have listed out some of the things here. Birth, okay. Frank was born on June 12th, 1929 in Frankfurt, Germany. In her family, there were 4 members. Among her, she was one and father Otto Frank, mother Edith, and sister Margaret. Her occupation was she was a diarist, okay, and she was a victim of World War II Holocaust. She has died in March 1945 at the age of 15. And she is best known for writing a diary. Okay, so this is the information about Anne Frank. Now, read the following excerpt, okay, piece of the diary of a young girl, okay, and you have to do some activities. First, read the following excerpt taken from the diary of a young girl by Anne Frank, 1929 to 1945, who died in the Bergen-Belsen concentration camp during World War II. Okay, so while reading, underline the following things. First, underline the unfamiliar words if you find there, and then find out date and day mentioned there and underline that. And interesting information for you. If you find any interesting information written there, then underline that. Okay, so you are doing 3 different things while reading. Remember, while reading, you will underline the unfamiliar words, and then you will underline date and day mentioned there, and also you will underline some interesting information written there. Okay, 3 activities you will do. Take 5 minutes time. Here I myself going to read. Okay, you also read, and then if you find some difficulties in pronunciation, we will talk later. Okay, but don't forget to underline the unfamiliar words, date and day, and some interesting information. Sunday, 14th June 1942. On Friday, June 12th, I woke up at 6 o'clock, and no wonder it was my birthday. But of course, I was not allowed to get up at that hour, so I had to control my curiosity until 6:45. Then I could bear it no longer and went to the dining room, where I received a warm welcome from Morte, the cat. Soon after 7, I went to Mommy and Daddy, and then to the sitting room to undo my presents. The first to greet me was you, possibly the nicest of all. Then on the table there were a bunch of roses, a plant, and some peonies, flowers, and more arrived during the day. I got masses of things from Mommy and Daddy and was thoroughly spoiled by my various friends. Among other things, I was given camera, a party game, lots of sweets, chocolates, a puzzle, a brooch, and an ornament. This is Tales and Legends of the Netherlands by Joseph Cohen, Daisy's Mountain Holiday, a terrific book, and some money. Now I can buy the myths of Greece and Rome grand. Then Liz called for me, and we went to school. During recess, I treated everyone to sweet biscuits, and then we had to go back to our lessons. Now I must stop. Bye. We are going to be great pals. So this is the piece of writing from Anne Frank's Diary of the Young Girl. Now, as I have told you that to underline unfamiliar word, date and day, and also underline some interesting information. I hope you have underlined or highlighted in this way. Look at Sunday, 14th June 1942 is day and date here, right? On Friday, June 12th, okay? This is also the date. I woke up at 6. But no wonder, wonder may be a difficult word or unfamiliar word for you. It was my birthday, but of course I was not allowed to get up at that hour. This is interesting thing, right? What may be the reason behind not getting chance to get up at that hour, means 6 o'clock, and she has to wait till 7, okay? And to undo my presents. Okay, what may be the thing here? It was her birthday, and then her mom and dad has brought something for her as presents, and then she was so curious to undo her present. And the first to greet me was you. Now tell me that, who was you here? Guess? Yes, you are right, the diary. Okay, the first to greet me was you, the diary. Okay, and possibly the nicest of all. She was feeling it was the nicest gift for her. And there were so many other gifts. I hope you have underlined that as well. So look at here. I got masses of the things. Okay, and among them, look at, so many other things are here which she has got as gift. And after that, Liz, who was her friend, she called her, and then they went to school. And during races, maybe this is the new word for you, treated, unfamiliar word maybe, and everyone to sweet biscuits, and then we had to go back to our lessons. And finally, she is saying that we are going to be great pals. Pals means friend. So who are going to be? We means who here? Yes, Diary and Anne, right? So they were going to be great pals. Let's discuss some unfamiliar words now. The words which you had underlined there. Wonder. Wonder. All of you repeat after me. Wonder. A feeling of surprise and admiration. So this is a feeling of surprise. Wonder means a feeling of surprise. So look at here, the sentence. The child's eyes were filled with wonder during the trip to the circus. So in circus, we can see something very surprising things, right? So looking at that, the child's eyes were filled with wonder. So this is the sentence. Now the next one word, curiosity. Once again, repeat after me. Curiosity, okay? It means a strong desire to know or learn something. Curiosity, okay? Sentence here, her natural curiosity led her to ask more questions. So a strong desire to learn something. So she asked more questions, right? Next one, present. Present. It means a thing given to someone as a gift. So Sony received several presents in her wedding ceremony. So can you make sentence of present yourself? Maybe you have also got present in your birthdays, right? So you can make sentence. Races. Races means a break between school classes. Okay, one class, another class, and during that, if there is break, that is called recess. So recess means, a break between school classes. Now look at the sentence. School becomes noisy during recess, right? In recess, school becomes noisy in break time. So treat, provide someone something at one's own expense, okay, own payment. If you provide something to someone, then that is called treat, okay. In our birthdays, we have to treat someone, our best friends. Oh, okay. And here, look at the example. Everyone enjoys receiving treats from their friends. Okay, this is the use of these unfamiliar words. You can use these words in your own way as well. In our daily life, we can use these words. And then thinking of your daily activities, okay, you can use these words. Now, write true after correct and then false after wrong statement. I have listed out some of the sentences here, okay. You have to go through it and then write true or false. She was allowed to get up at 6 and meet her parents. What do you think? Is she allowed to get up at 6 and then meet her parents? What have we read? Remember? You can see there in the sentence as well. Okay. On Friday, June 12th, I woke up at 6 o'clock, and no wonder it was my birthday, but of course I was not allowed to get up at that hour. So what may be the sentence? What do you think, whether the sentence is true or false? She was allowed to get up at 6 and meet her parents. Yes, you are right. This is false statement, right? She was not allowed. Now she received a warm welcome from Morte, her cat, in the dining room. Okay, it is. The cat was in dining room or where? Just you can check there in your book, okay? Then I could bear it no longer and went to the dining room, where I received a warm welcome from the cat. So where was the cat? Yes, the cat was at the in the dining room. So this is a true statement, right? Okay. The first present she saw was the diary, possibly the nicest of all other presents. Yes, we had underlined these lines. So she saw the present. First, she saw the present, and it was a diary. Yes, this is true statement. So she has only one friend to share her birthday chocolates and biscuits. No, she has many friends. She had shared those chocolates and biscuits with many friends there in school break. She was extremely happy receiving the diary as birthday present, and addressed the diary that they were going to be great companions, pals, friends. Yes, very good. This is true statement. Okay, now let's discuss these questions in a small group. Now I'm going to divide you in different groups. In one bench, 3 of you, okay, or 4 of you. You just discuss these questions. I'll give you 2 minutes for each question, okay? What is this diary about? Who has written the diary? Why did she write this diary? And when was this written? And the last one is, when does Anne get her diary? Okay, there are 5 questions. You discuss with your friend and get ready with the answers. You can go through the reading text there and in your textbook and underline the answer. Or if the answers are not there, based on the video which you have watched, you can write some answers yourself. But first, discuss and note down there the answers, okay? So now, check your answers. Let's discuss the answers now. What is this diary about? Okay, in this diary, what it is written? About what? What was the main topic of the diary? Okay, about what the writer has shared her experience. What experience? Yes. The diary is about her 13th birthday when she has received it. Okay, received it means the diary. The diary is about her 13th birthday, her 13th birthday experience, what she has got there, and what kind of presents she has got, how she has shared those presents, some of the presents with her friends. This everything, her experience, she has written here. And when she has received it, in her 13th birthday, she has received the diary from her parents. So who has written the diary then? Can you remember the name of the writer, the diarist? Yes, Anne Frank has written the diary, okay? Anne Frank has written the diary. Now, why did she write this diary then? Why did she write this diary? What do you think? Yes, she was feeling lonely, right? In that hiding place, she was feeling lonely, and then she was feeling depressed. So she wanted to share her feelings in this private place. This diary is the private place, okay, where you can share your personal feelings, emotions, Okay, so she wanted such kind of things with her in her hand, and she has got at the time of loneliness, right? So she started writing. Now, when was this written? I told you to underline the day and date. I hope you remember, okay? So this was written on Sunday, 14th June 1942, okay? And the last one, when does Anne get her diary? Yes, you know the answer. She gets her diary on her 13th birthday, June 12. Okay, so in reading text, when you will get some questions like true, false, fill in the blanks or question answer, at the time you should check the questions there first, and you should go through the reading text and find out the answers. Okay, questions and then answers should be together, and then it will be very easy for you to find the answers. Right, and please don't copy the exact sentence written there in the reading text. Right, whatever it is written there in book, you will change that in your own sentence and then write answers. Those type of answers will be appreciated. Right, if you copy exactly the same thing written there, then it is just like creative copying. Right, but not your own answer. So you try to change that in your own way and write your own answer. Okay, and instead of remembering the text, full text in your mind and then writing the answer, remembering, recalling everything, you can compare, you can see the reading text and then write the answers. Now, what is diary and how to write a diary? We had discussed about Anne Frank has written a diary, and then we had read how she has written, first what she has written, and after that how she has introduced the topic, how she has talked about the background information, right? So everything we have read. So now can you tell that what is diary writing and how to write a diary? Okay, maybe you can just think that what is the format only. First what it is written there, after that what, and then how it is started, and then how it has ended, okay, everything. Remember, and then you have to make the format. Now, look at here, a diary is a private place. I told you that this is a private place. Okay, where you can keep your personal thoughts, whatever you think about some topics, some events, okay, some person, you can share that in that place. You can share your feelings, your opinions on everything from home to your school. At home, what happens? How many members are there? Which member is what type of, how they had behaved with you. Okay, thinking of everything before going to bed, you will note down, you will write the diary. Okay, and not only from the home but also in school. Okay, what happened there, how many friends are there, how your friends reacted with me, your teachers, everything. Every interesting event, if it happened, then you can write down in the diary, because this is a personal or private place. And you should remember that it should not be read by others, okay, so that you are very free to write in your own way. You can include anything from the list in your diary. Look at here, just like you can talk about food. Okay, what type of food you have eaten today, or you can talk about the fashion. If you are going to attend some party, some marriage ceremony or somewhere, then you can talk about the fashion. Or you can talk about the travel, okay, travel log type of your experience. You can talk about the sports, and you can also talk about work or school or dreams, your dreams, okay, your friends. You can talk about your family. So different topics. You can choose different topic and then you can explain that there in your diary. So simply the diary entry format. First you will write day, okay? You will write day and then you will write date, okay? In this way, first you will write, then you can write the time as well. Okay, so you are writing, this is the personal or private place, okay, and you are writing to your diary. So in salutation, you can salute your diary. You can say that, dear diary, okay? In this way you can write and you start writing, okay? So this is the general format. There should not be anything special. At last you can you write here signature, or you can write your name, or with love, anything you can write. So you should not forget to write these things. These are the main important thing. And salutation, and you can write in different paragraphs, and at last your name or your signature will be there. So in this format you can write a diary. So look at here, guideline for writing diary. So first of all, you will write date, day and time, okay? Then after, you will describe as background information. You can describe weather or environment or mood or feelings, okay, what you are feeling at the time. And in the body parts, discuss the topic or event. About what? Just like in Anne Frank's diary, we have read about her birthday experience, right? So you can choose the topic. About what you are writing. You are talking about the food or your friends or your dreams, okay, or your school event, something like that. You should choose and then you will write. Then after, you will conclude your diary with your further action plan. Okay, some commitment or further action plan, what you are thinking of doing next day or in coming days, you can write at last of your diary. And if you are writing diary of about daily activities, just like if you have the habit of writing your diary daily, okay, every day if you are writing, then you can write in this way, dividing your diary into 3 different paragraphs. First, you can talk about what you have done in the morning, right? In second paragraph, you can talk about during afternoon, what you have done. And at last, in third paragraph, you can write the things you do at night before going to bed, okay? So in this way, every day if you are writing diary, then 3 different paragraphs you can write, dividing the time schedule, okay? If you are writing about some event, then that will be different. So I'm going to show you one example of my diary, of daily diary. Look at here, example, Saturday, 6th Bhadra, 2077. Dear diary, you can see salutation here. My name is Shreya and I am sharing my Saturday routine with you. On Saturday, I get up at 6 a.m. I always brush my teeth and take a bath. After that, I have my breakfast. I usually drink milk tea and have bread and jam or grains. I never eat meat and eggs because I am a vegetarian. After breakfast, I always read for some time. In the afternoon, I have lunch with my family. I often help my mother to prepare lunch, to clean house, and to wash clothes. We have a pet dog at home, and I always play with it. After finishing household works, I go to play with my friends. I rarely have time to read books during daytime, though I love reading. At night, I always have dinner with my family. I usually watch the news and some interesting programs on television. I do remaining assignment or extra reading for some time. And finally, I go to bed at 10 p.m. So this is all about my one daily routines diary, okay, Saturday diary. So you can write in different paragraphs in this way. Don't forget, first you will write day and date, okay, then salutation, dear diary, or if you can give the name to your diary as well, right? You can give any name. If you give name, then you can write dear, that name you can write. And all the time you will not say your name, but you can write directly. So in this way we can write. Now practice this. First I want to say you that make a habit of writing a diary. Okay, this is very good. If you have the habit of writing a diary, then it can help you to improve your sharing capacity, okay, interpersonal relationship as well. It may make you feel good, fresh, light as well, okay, and finally, it helps you to improve your language. So it's better to write diary every day. So make a habit of writing a diary. Whatever it is, it doesn't mean that every day you have to write, but whatever it comes in your mind, sometime you may feel very happy, sometime you may be very depressed, okay, some exciting moment or some horror moment of your life, if there is, then please make a habit of noting down these things. Have a diary and then start writing. Sometimes what happens, you know, it can serve as a history book for you in future. So when after 10 years, when you read it back, then you will feel like it is a history for you. And sometimes your diary, like that of Anne Frank, can be a remarkable book to be enjoyed by others as well. Not only for you, for others as well, this can be a remarkable book. So please make a habit of writing a diary. So now I'm going to give you one topic here, one question. Practice it. Write a diary of a day including important activities you did. Okay, today you write it, but after that, if something interesting or bad or some exciting or sad or depressed moment happen, then please write down. Okay, develop a habit of writing a diary. Okay, finally, we are at the end of our today's class. We have read some reading exercises, and then we have done how to write a diary. I hope that you will remember. First you will write day and date, and then after you will write the salutation, then general background, and whatever the event you are discussing, you will discuss that. And finally, you will write some commitment or your further plan, okay? You will do this. In this way, you will write a diary, and you will also make a habit of writing a diary, okay? Thank you so much for being here in my class.